So we're in Clovis, California, and we are in the hall bath, which is directly behind the kitchen. And we've got a toilet set here. This is a Kohler Cimarron. I think it was straight out of Home Depot. Homeowner provided these toilets. When we took off the old toilet, there was some corrosion to the flange and upward and downward movement as well. The repair is pretty extensive, and so what we opted to do is to go ahead and elevate this. You can see it's pretty high up in the air. You can see the caulking around the bottom. So we took shims, about 7 of them, 2 in the back, 2 in the middle, 2 toward the front, 1 in the very front, and glued these shims. Normally they're just shims when you have rocking in the toilet, but we built it up about a 1/4 inch all the way around to allow for that flange to move up without squeezing all the wax out. So glued those in place, wax rings, new bolts, bolted it down, and it's pretty good. You've got a little bit of movement back and forth, which we're not thrilled with. We like to see toilets that are just completely still, but the repair on that flange is, it's a half a day. You're probably looking at $700 just to repair the flange, then reset the toilet. So we agreed that if this toilet becomes problematic down the line, it just begins to move too much, and they'd like to repair this, we can certainly repair it, or anybody can repair the flange. And then we'll reinstall the toilet for free. Just because we've installed it, we know that there's a little bit of movement down there, and that'll save you a little bit of money in the event that you have to pay for this big repair down below. Or maybe you just get with someone, it's just cheap enough price and they'll reinstall it. But we did give a verbal we do have a verbal understanding that we would reinstall the toilet free. Not the repair, but just reinstall the toilet. So we did include a new supply line to the toilet. 1/4 turn shutoff valves were existing to the home. That's the Uponor product there that's compressed right on, that is expanded and contracted right onto the valve itself. Toilet is filling correctly, shutting off correctly, and flushing correctly. So this one we're going to leave alone. And as we go to the other side of the house, the first bathroom that we I'm going to keep it pointed down for privacy here, but the first bathroom was here and did not go well at all. So this guy, this side, this bolt right here, you can see that the metal's gone, and this is getting ready to snap off. So we've contacted another plumbing company that we work with here in town. We're kind of in a time crunch today, so we don't have time for a full repair and setting it, or even tomorrow or Saturday. But it needs a new flange, so that's broken through right there. So new flange, and then new brass bolts. So we did put a plug in there, $1 plug in there to keep the sewer gases out of the home. That's tightened down. So just to get that repaired, new brass, new wax rings, all that. We did go ahead and put the supply line on there, and it's shut off because you have the 1/4 turn shut off valve, so that's good. So nothing we can do in this back bathroom, which is the it's another hall bath, but you can see which one it is by the sink, and I guess it's the hall next to the master. Okay, so nothing done with that one, and no charge for that. Just leave it alone. And then over here, last one is a master bath, and this one's set pretty good. Again, there's metal closet flanges down there, and I don't like them. They get they're just too thin of a product, I think. I'd like to see stainless steel 1/2 inch thick down there, but they're not going to make those. So anyways, the flange is in pretty good shape. There wasn't a lot of movement. This one has a little bit of there was a little bit of movement back to front when we got done. So what we did is we just took a couple shims around here, little rubber shims, not the hard plastic ones, just so that there was something to sit on. And all we're trying to do is make sure that downward it's the toilet supported. That's it. So this one set the best out of all of them. Again, we're not thrilled with the flanges that were installed by whoever originally built this home, the plumbing contractor. And on this one, of course, you can see new supply line as well. And again, the shutoff valves aren't ours, but new supply lines. And of course, we did recommend that you get a a sand trap or a spin down filter out at your well. You got lots and lots of sand coming in here, so that'll help protect not just the toilets but all your fixtures in the home. So this one sets filling, flushing, shutting off correctly. It's caulked back in, let it dry 24 hours before you come in here and mop. Outside of that, these installations are done.